Hello and welcome to episode 58 of Series 3 of Master League Story Mode. Now, as you can see, in this episode we are going to hit the transfer window. That's particularly exciting as we've been waiting what seems like years. It can't have been years because we've only had half a season, but it feels like forever that we've been looking at these strikers, trying to make a decision who we're going to sign out of these four, or the four that we had. Then we've then sort of narrowed it down to Simeone and Boje. Well, I think we're definitely going for Simeone, and just to get things out of the way, get things moving, and have it all teed up, ready for the transfer window to open. I'm going to sell Mika, which was the plan. That means Vega is coming in as our second keeper. We don't need Mika. We don't play him enough for it to be worth it. Then we get a little bit of extra money from that. It's a really good bit of transfer business there from Ian Holloway. Shrewd stuff. Obviously been learning from Harry Redknapp, who I'm sure he's mates with. And then we can confirm the signing of Simeone. Diego Simeone's son. What a signing he is. Really looking forward to bringing him in. Boje doesn't look like we're bringing him in. Simeone can play as an attacking midfielder as well, but I think we're still going to look for a De Jong replacement. That leaves us with Davies, who we were looking for on a loan. Don't think we're going to bother with that. Darabio from Manchester City. He's the centre-back that we want. Doesn't look like we're going to get him on a full signing. I might try him for a loan. Randall we've got as a maybe, as a would-be nice option as a right-back. A few other players we're going to look at. First of all, I'm going to revisit Rusnak, who was a player that came up in the scouting. Slovakian attacking midfielder. He's 24 years old. Actually, I think I was too quick to gloss over him. A couple of things. Decent finisher. Good passer as well. Great dribbling, ball control. But the speed and explosive power, not quite sure how I glossed over that so quickly last time. But 85 explosive power, 80 speed would make him a really good backup, I think, for Kieran Dowell. And certainly a better player than De Jong. A market value of 5 million, I feel like he's definitely worth a punt. We'll add him to the list. We'll put a bid in for him as soon as we can. So that's all we can do transfer-wise for now, but that does mean Simeone's coming in. I'm so excited to play with him. I think he's going to be just the next level of striker that we need at the moment. Who's he going to partner? That's the question. What's the ideal duo up front? Well, that should be something that we're going to have to work towards. But for now, let's see how we're lining up today against West Brom. Tammy Abraham on a blue arrow. Good to see him back in form. He's been struggling with form recently. Loftus-Cheek on a downward arrow, but we'll keep him in. Everyone else is looking okay. Let's get into it. So back in Ashton Gate, and we need a win today. We need to continue the form that we showed at the end of the last episode, where we finally managed to get a win. Actually, the last episode in general was a good one, excluding the draw against Man United, which was disappointing. This side is starting to click again after a great start to the season, but then tailing off. So let's give these guys a spanking. Gardner now through the centre. Amati putting him under pressure. It's an early ball in from Neom. It's a nice one. Gomez does well though, gets the header in, and now KD will bring it forward from deep here. He's got Becker making the run down the outside. It's a step inside of Gardner. Great footwork there from KD. Slips it in. Rossiter with the ball over into Fred Friday. He's gone too far. Will he keep it in? No, he can't. Rossiter out to Loftus-Cheek. We need to get this midfield trio purring. Rossiter is outside to Angelino. Has to cut back in and then goes inside. That's a poor ball. Rossiter will keep it moving into Joe Gomez. He's been known for a little darting run forward himself, and he looks like he's going to go for one here, but he goes wide. That's a really poor ball. The ball along the line early. Nicely taken down there from Berahino. Now Craig Gardner will find Brendan Galloway. That's a great ball. Berahino's had to go wide. Becker scrambling to get back. Oh, Loftus-Cheek caught in possession. McLean puts it into the box. Oh, that was poor. Still, we can't clear. Very sloppy here. Dow will bring it away now. Into Fred Friday. Takes his time. Now looking for Tammy Abraham. It's to turn Dawson. Still Abraham looking for the overlapping run of Angelino. He looks to put in a cross, but no, he cuts back inside. Neom. That's a foul. Edge to the box. Loftus-Cheek. Trying to work something here. Dowell. Can he slip it back through? That's a pen. That's a pen. It's a weak one, but we'll take it. We were actually faffing about there. It was full fat. We were 100% full faff there. Couldn't make a decision, but luckily West Brom made one for us. And that's a sloppy challenge there. It's a weak one. We don't get many penalties, but we'll happily accept this one. It's going to be the Archbishop of Banterbury to take it. I think we're going to go bottom left. Boaz Myhill tries to make himself big. Archbishop of Banterbury, and it's not a great penalty, but he sent Myhill the wrong way. And it's a rare goal for the left back. He'll be pleased with that. Angelino off the mark for Bristol City today. Not been a great start to the game, and probably a bit of a soft penalty, but we'll take it. We need all the points and goals and everything that we can get at the moment. Morrison pushes it wide. Becker wins the header. Now Tammy Abraham dropping deep does really well. Becker puts a hopeful ball into the box looking for Friday. Dawson will clear away. Only as far as Kieran Dowd, who gets the shot away. He saw it sit up for him and he thought, well, I haven't scored one of these in a while. Could probably have taken a touch as the clearance fell to him. Got a good hit on it actually. Keeper had to make a save. Becker looking to go short. Receives it under pressure from Neom. Now Kieran Dowd with a curling effort. Oh, it's wide. Again, he probably had more time there, KD. It's one off the training ground. He found himself in a really nice position. Probably could have taken another touch. Looked to curl it, and it was quite enough on it. Gustavo makes a mistake. Abraham has to push it through into Friday, and it's a lovely bit of interplay there. And Luis Gustavo, what a weird signing that is from West Brom. I think he was one of the players who won like worst player in the Serie A. I love that little award they give out. It's like the, I don't know, worst player in the league. I can't remember what they call it. Like a raspberry, like instead of the Oscar. But he was caught out there. Then Abraham slips through Friday with a nice ball and he returns the favour, squares it to him. It doesn't get much more simple than that. And West Brom have handed us these first two goals on lovely silver platters. And there is half time, and we've been, well, treated by West Brom today. The away side coming in and making two huge blunders, a cheap penalty, and then just stupidity by Luis Gustavo to hand us the two goals with a performance from Bristol City that hasn't been that great, to be honest. We need to maybe look to use our width a bit more, whip some crosses in. Haven't done that enough so far. But this is a game that we should and will, I'm sure, win. Here comes Solomon Rondon. Second half substitute on for Berahino. Oh, it's whipped into the box. Morrison's got away. Becker mistake. Oh, Gabriel doesn't make a mistake this time. He's had a few blunders. And now we bring it away. And Dow's got a bit of space to run into here. We know how good he is on the counter-attack here. And Dow is looking for options. Steps away from one. Oh, can't get away from the other. But it is pulled back for a free kick. And rightly so. In a dangerous position here on the edge of the box. Nice dummy away from Dawson. And he fouled him. It's Angelino. Can he get two in a game? We haven't had a free kick in a long time. Archbishop of Banterbury over the wall. Oh, and it's in. It's in. What a goal that is. And number 69 runs to the corner. The Archbishop, the Angel. Angelino. Angel Tosende. All of the different names. Got a big did he get a big deflection off Neom? That huge deflection by the looks of it. Let's take another look. Oh, I don't think it did. I think it was just a really, really good free kick from Angel. And that makes it 3. As we said, this is a game that we can and will win. So with this game 1, it's a triple substitution. To give Nigel a run out, he's a player that I think we want to see more from. Marlon Pack, is he going to stay at the club? I'm not sure. And Tyrone Mings, a player that we'd almost forgotten about. And I'm sorry, as I play this, I can't remember the name of the commenter who mentioned in the comments of the last episode, why have you forgotten about Tyrone Mings? What is it about him that you don't like so much? Actually, he's a 75 rated left back, which is as highly rated almost as Angelino. So we need to bear in mind that we do have him as an option, and we probably don't need to sign another left back when we've got him there. So we need to give him more minutes. As we know, he can play as a centre back. That's a red card. It is a horrible challenge on Loftus-Cheek. A penalty and a red card in the same game. This is unprecedented stuff here. 78 minutes gone. Can we make this one really count? Some more goals. Dowell turns away from Gustavo. That's another foul, edge of the box. Well, with Angelino off, it's going to be Marlon Pack, who at the beginning of this series scored a lot of free kicks. Can he find one here today? Marlon Pack over the wall, well over the wall, and well out. Not the player he was. Gustavo doesn't want to make the same mistake again. But under pressure from Myhill though. Becker gets up, doesn't win the header, does enough though. And now Loftus-Cheek. It's a great ball into Becker, so well weighted. Lovely back heel from Abraham there. And now Marlon Pack will look for Nigel Robertha in the box. Basically the first touch of the game. And the Dutch maestro, Nigel Robertha, finishes with the outside of the boot. And that is an absolutely sublime finish from the youngster. Let's not forget, he's our youngest striker at only 21 years old. So quick. Such a direct player. And with Simeone coming in, is there going to be room for him? Where does he play? Where does he fit into this side? We're going to have 4 strikers, all of which we want to play. But you can see what Robertha offers there. The speed through the centre, gets away from his man, and that's a lovely finish. Oh, Kieran Dow picks up the loose ball, and then he's bundled off it. No foul, says the referee. Rondon with a good header down into Morrison. He's going to look to find the runners, but Marlon Pack does enough to break that down. And referee looks at his watch. And this should be full time here. Yes, it is, at Ashton Gate. It's a good performance. Not anything special from Bristol City. We swept aside West Brom at an absolute canter. No problems at all. West Brom gifted us the first 2. And then we were able to pick out a lovely free kick. And then a really nice goal from Robertha, the substitute, just to finish things off. It's going to be interesting to see where that sees us in the league. 2nd place. Yep, only 1 point behind Man United. Looking pretty solid. The United game was really disappointing, wasn't it? Now you look back at that. Real shame that we missed out on what should have been 3 points there. Roster up to 79. He's progressing nicely. One of my favourite players of this series. So Ian Holloway offered the Man United job. Interesting. Interesting. We're gonna decline that, obviously, as Bristol City look to win 3 trophies this season. But it's nice to be recognised. Okay, big game today. It's an away game against 8th place Tottenham. They're not doing very well, are they? That really pains me to see. Oh, Fred Friday on a downward arrow. Look, with 4 strikers, we will have 4 strikers. Do we need 4 strikers? Let me know what you think in the comments. Should we sell one of our strikers? I don't know. It's a possibility. And Marty on a downward arrow. That's a shame. He's a really important player for us. But we'll bring in Marlon Pack on an upward arrow. That's not so bad. Joe Gomez is tired. Mings is not a very good centre-back, but he is, as you can see, he's rated the same as Angelino as a left-back. Let's compare the 2 of them. Obviously, technically, he's a much worse player. His passing is really poor, and that's what lets him down. But in terms of heading, defensive prowess and ball winning, all important, he is marginally better than Angelino. He's a lot stronger, and that's where he definitely adds a little bit of something, and his stamina is much better as well. He's a decent replacement. We probably don't need a second left-back to understudy to Angelino when we've got Mings. It was well pointed out by whoever it was in the comments. So Tottenham, obviously, with an insanely strong squad. Dele Alli has gone up to 83. That's pretty low still for him. They've got Freddie Guarin, which is an interesting signing, playing him out on the right. And Harry Kane, 87 overall rated. Well, we need a win today to keep the pressure on United. And we're not playing in that fucking horrible away kit. We'll stick with the red and white pinstripe, which I actually quite like. I think at this point, sort of midway through the season, as we reach the January transfer window, you've just got to keep clocking up the points. There's, any lapse in concentration at this point in the season, especially considering we're in so many cups, will see us out of the league before we know it. And we want the treble. We need Ian Holloway to finish Master League Story Mode Season 3, Series 3 even, with a treble win. We've yet to do it, and I feel like we can do it with this incredible Bristol squad. Loftus-Cheek into Kieran Dow. Just a step away from Victor Wanyama. Not an easy task, and he's won the free kick there, but the referee plays advantage. Becker down the line into Dow. That's nice. Onto his left foot, back inside. Edge of the box, Marlon Pack. Finds Robertha. He looked to turn. Works it onto his right foot. Good effort there from Nigel Robertha. So quick on the turn. Even back to goal. He's got the agility and the quick feet to get away from even a top defender like that. Found it back onto his right foot as well. It was a good save. Low ball in to Angelino. It's a lovely bit of play there. That was off the training ground. Angelino couldn't get it out of his feet. Gomez. Oh, that is an insanely good challenge there. Preventing potentially a counter-attack as well. Reading that so well. Marlon Pack goes down in the effort. Trying to tackle Carl Walker. This is good play here from Tottenham. Came back to Guarin. Good passing. Walker with the overlapping run. Puts it in. Gomez is aware of the danger, but that's a really poor ball out to Marlon Pack. He does enough and then finds Nigel Robertha. Early ball into Tammy Abraham. He's going to look to hold things up. Alderweireld, that's an awful challenge on Tammy Abraham. It's got to be a yellow card there, and it is. Tammy Abraham looks hurt. Hopefully nothing serious. Not a great challenge. Kieran Dow back to Rossiter. And he finds the ball back to Kieran Dow. That's gorgeous. Ball out to Angelino. Into the box now. It's the Archbishop. Cuts back inside. Alderweireld does well. Marlon Pack wins it back now. Angelino whips a shot in with the right foot. Saved at the near post by Lopez. Gomez battling with Harry Kane. Harry Kane does really well to beat him in the air, but that's well intercepted. Now we've got a chance to break. Abraham. Oh, Vertonghen. He's having a great game so far at the back. Oh, but Kieran Dow's won it off the feet of Eric Dyer. Now looking for options under pressure from Guarin. Does well to find Angelino. He'll slip it straight away down the line into Nigel Robertha. Gets away from Alderweireld. Goes for the chip. We've seen that before. Will fall to Abraham. Oh, we've seen that before from Nigel Robertha. Great tackle from Jordan Rossiter. Fires a ball in looking for Abraham. Again, it's good defending there from Tottenham. Really aware of the danger, but Marlon Pack has won this back. Will look to put it into Tammy Abraham. He's taken it very wide, but he hits it with the left foot. It's another good save from Lopez. Bristol City putting on the pressure here, the away side, looking most likely to score in this opening half an hour. Oh, great defending there in numbers. And Marlon Pack into Robertha. Little chip ball into Tammy Abraham with the... Oh, the chip def, it's off the bar. What can we do now? Couldn't find any options. Oh, I've made a meal of that. Fuck. Would have been a great goal. Should have been a follow-up goal, probably. Well, okay. Not bad, considering we're the away side at a decent team. Yeah, we're definitely in control of this one. But without a goal soon, means nothing. Down the line into Loftus-Cheek. You know, it's such a good crosser of the ball he is. And he puts one in, looking for Robertha, and there it is. I mean, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, I'd love... I mean, this is a stat that would be almost impossible to find. But how many of his crosses from the right-hand side have led to goals? There's just something special about that man's foot. Always finds the head of a striker. And it's Nigel Robertha this time, not Tammy Abraham, who's been normally the recipient of those excellent crosses. Loftus-Cheek had pulled wide. He is playing on the right-hand side of that midfield three. And that's a lovely ball in. And Alderweireld is caught out there. Had a great game, the centre-back so far, the Belgian duo, but caught out there by Nigel Robertha, who's in great form. Ah, well played, Joe Gomez. Not such a great clearance, though, and Danny Rose now will find Harry Kane in the box. Oh, it's fallen to Dele Alli. Flighted ball in. Gabriel makes a mess of it. Oh, Rossiter had to be there, had to make that count. Marlon Pack, that's great play. Lovely interplay here. Back into Dowley, streams his way into the box. It's fallen back to him. Oh, the effort is saved by Lopez. He's been a decent performance today. Haven't really worked him as well as we could have done. Angelino, good play into Dowell. Now Rossiter finds Angelino. That's gorgeous. The ball in, looking for Abraham. He gets up. Can't win the header. Lovely football, though, from Bristol City. Are really purring now. Looking to put this one to bed. Spreads it wide into Becker. Good touch away. Now Loftus-Cheek into Abraham. Oh, he's fouled there, surely. Yes, it is. Kieran Dowell over this one. He's going to look to flight it into the head of Tammy Abraham. Can't get the header down. It's out to Loftus-Cheek. Good play from him to avoid the attentions. Out to Angelino. First time cross. Nigel Robertha from the impossible angle. Maybe should have helped that along with another ball inside. What a performance this has been from Bristol City. It was a tricky game. Away at the lane. We came away with the win. Well, it was a cross ball from Loftus-Cheek. Something that he's had a lot of joy with so far since joining Bristol City. And it's a second goal in 2 games for Nigel Robertha. And that sees us with another really comprehensive win, actually. The stats, it didn't seem that much of a walkover, but clearly it was. Not a single shot allowed for Tottenham. And only 40% possession. I mean, that's really, really poor. Robertha getting man of the match. Who is our best striker? That's the difficult thing at the moment. Abraham's our top scorer. Robertha looks to be absolutely electric. If anything, it's Fred Friday at the moment, who's maybe dropping into 4th position with Simeone coming in. How did United get on? Oh, they lost. And we go top of the league. Excellent. Liverpool's still on our tails, though. Hot on our tails. We've only lost 2 games. Liverpool have only conceded 7. That is miserly. They've only scored 20, though. Not exactly free scoring. We've got the most goals. We're playing the best football, I'm sure, as well. Let's take a look at the monthly stats. Yep, Nigel Robertha, as we saw, is the form striker for us. Good to see KD getting a couple of goals. 4 wins, 3 draws is okay. It's all right. It's all right. But Nigel Robertha, he's the main story for this month. So, transfer window is now upon us. We're not going to be going anywhere, so we can quite quickly decline all the offers. Oh, and the scout's back. That'd be interesting. Something good, perhaps. Let's have a little look at that before we go any further. Oh, another attacking midfielder that we can actually deal with. Ramsalar. Okay. No, I think I prefer Rusnak. We're putting a bid for Rusnak now, actually. Forgot about that. And we also want to go and put in a loan bid for a Darabio. So I think we want to try and secure a Darabio on a 6-month loan. I'd be pretty happy with that. That leaves us with Randall as an option, Boget as an option, probably not. Got Rusnak and a Darabio. That would be a good transfer window for me. Replace De Jong with Rusnak. That'd be good. A Darabio on a loan. We're going to have to sell someone to fund that. Maybe the De Jong transfer would cover it all. If not, could sell... I don't know, actually. Yeah, it's going to get very, very tight. Marlon Pack, we could let to see him go. What we're being offered? 7.7 for De Jong. It's unlikely to cover Rusnak and the loan, but we'll have to wait and see. Not really much else that we can do for now, other than just crack on and welcome Simeone to the club. Team of the month and Tammy Abraham, and Marlon Pack is in there. Wow, did not expect that. Angelino up to 76. We're due a dramatic improvement from someone soon. I'd love to see Angelino get one. He'd be great. Or Roberta. Either one of those two. I'd love to see them improve dramatically. We're due one, surely. So the transfer window officially open. Mika leaves the club. Oh, maybe one last round of I can be brown, I can be blue, I can be going away from the club so we can get some more money and sign some players. Yeah, it was a good bit of business. Some players seeking contract renewals. Let's go and have a look at that. Not that we're really that bothered because we've only really got one season left. Oh, we can definitely extend Amarty's contract. What did we agree on? 2 years. Yeah. Happy with that. Keep him at the club. Gomez, we don't want to sell you. Gabriel, we've been offered 10 million for. Maybe we should have kept Mika. And here he is. Simeone coming in. 76 rated striker. Excellent finisher. Great header of the ball. He's strong, he's quick, he's got great attacking prowess, good dribbling, good ball control, but most importantly he can pass the ball, which is something that Friday and Roberta and Abraham simply can't do. Friday, 63 low pass, Roberta 67, Abraham 68, 59 lofted pass. Whereas Simeone, a little bit more class there, 71 and 70. That really shows us what we signed this guy for. And also Vega's come in, the veteran Argentinian goalkeeper, 69 overall rated. It's fine. It's fine. We don't need him. We are not going to be renewing Moral's contract. Frees up a bit more for our ridiculous wage budget. And now we need to wait and see what happens with Rusnak and Darabio. See if we can sign them. Would love to have an extra 4 million left over for Boget. Maybe we should cash in Friday. Let me know what you think. Obviously we'll have time. 4 centre forwards does seem excessive. It's never really been an issue having 3. I don't think we've ever felt like we're don't have enough strikers for form to work out, but really happy to see Simeone coming in. And I think for me, he walked straight into the team. And you know what? On the way that they've been playing recently, I want to see a Roberta Simeone duo up front. I think that's our best 2. Do you know what? I think it is. And I think Friday, maybe we could say goodbye to him. Maybe just to bring in another player. Maybe to bring in Randall, a little bit of class there. Maybe to bring in another central midfielder. Hopefully Rusnak coming in. I'm going to put him on the transfer list. Just see if we get anything. I don't think there's anyone interested in him at the moment anyway, is there? No. Yeah, we'll just see. Although we love Freaky Friday. He's been part of some of the most incredible goals for Bristol City. I think out of the 4 strikers we've now got, probably the one that we could afford to let go. Although his stats are so freakish. So freakish. But Roberta's playing so well. Angelino up to 77. That went quickly. Is that a dramatic... No, it can't be. It can't be. Anyway, last game of the episode. With Simeone in the side. Rusnak and Darabia has come back. That's great. That's great. Oh, 11 million for Rusnak. That's a lot. It's a lot of money. We'd have to make some serious, serious trades to get him in the side. Randall still there for 6 million. And Darabia on a loan for 400,000. I mean, that's a really good signing. I think we'll definitely do that. What we might have to do then, it's going to be interesting to see how much money we can get from Matthews. Only 5 million from Hamburg. I guess that's probably about right for him. Try and get a little bit more money. So that's going to be sell De Jong for 7.7. Matthews for 5. So that is 12, nearly 13 million. That's pretty much all we can do. Nearly 13 million. And then that means that we could sign Rusnak and a Darabio. That does leave us with a right back cover that we need. That could be Randall, but I don't know where we're going to find the 6 million for him. It's going to be interesting. I wouldn't be too bothered about seeing Friday go. We have had another scout report come back in. Nothing that we can work with anyway. Let's get into this final game of the episode, and I'll be interested to hear all of your opinions about how we're doing so far in the transfer window. Maybe we didn't need Simeone. Maybe we didn't need him, but I wanted him. Please be on good form today. Yes, he is. The duo, Simeone-Robertha. This is going to be it, I think. This is what's going to win us everything. So Rossiter tired. Do we sell Marlon Pack as well? Do we look to bring in a better central midfielder with his money? Maybe we do. Angelino tired and on a downward arrow. We're going to bring Mings in. No, we're not. No, we're not. We'll give Angelino a half. Well, there has been a lot of talk about this new striker coming in. Simeone has been touted in the Bristol press for many, many months. There's been interest for a long, long time from Bristol. And it's his debut today. Can he impress? Kieran down the line into Marlon Pack. Simeone taken out. Referee says play on. Lovely little back heel into Dowell. Whips it in looking for Loftus-Cheek. No one can take it down. Amati steams through. Simeone turns. And he's away from one and he's taken down their edge of the box. Great footwork from the new signing. That's Marlon Pack over this one. Or should it be Angelino? Or will we whip a ball in? Marlon Pack. It's gone short this time. Into Dow. A little chip ball in looking for Simeone. Hits it. And that's something off the training ground there from Bristol City. And that was beautiful. And Simeone off the mark straight away. It can only be his fourth or fifth touch of the ball in the red and white of Bristol City. But he's off the mark here. Potential Bristol City legend. Perhaps. Loftus-Cheek. Lovely little back heel into Kieran Dowell. And that flick on there from KD. Absolutely gorgeous. And it's Bristol City's new number 10. Simeone, who finishes nicely there. Interesting they've given him the number 10 shirt. I think that speaks to really what Ian Holloway expects from Simeone. Not just to be a goal scorer, but also a creator of goals. But he started off with one. He's taken that really nicely. On his weaker foot as well. Cultured. Gomez pushes it wide into Becker. Back inside to Loftus-Cheek. Under pressure from Jack Wilshere, he finds Kieran Dowell. Lays it off. Loftus-Cheek, that's not the ball I wanted. But it's out to Becker. Ball inside looking for Simeone. Oh, nearly makes it 2 there on his debut. Header's just wide. And there we are, 1-0 here at Ashton Gate. It took a lovely little bit of set-piece ingenuity from Bristol City to unlock this Bournemouth defence. And who was it there on the end of it? It was only Simeone, only our new striker, the star signing. We got him at an absolutely bargain price of 5 million. Paid for by the sale of Mika, which was tough, but wow, he's already repaid us with a goal. I think that's £5 million worth of performances already. Smith looking to take on Angelino. Angelino with a good challenge, and it's out for a throw-in here. Bournemouth have started this second half well. Looking to find an early equaliser. Kieran down. Nice ball into Simeone. Lays it into Nigel Robertha. He's going to look to hold it up. Looking for his new strike partner, and he does find him out on the right. That's a big challenge from Wilson, and Angelino in a foot race with Jordan Ibe. Wins it, whips the ball in for Kieran Dowell. The header is simple. The slightly more concerning thing is Simeone looks really hurt. But anyway, it's another good goal. And Kieran Dowell hasn't had as many goals as we wanted this season. But that's a nasty challenge on the new signing. The number 10 is holding his knee. But more importantly, we've scored. But even maybe more importantly, please Simeone, please be okay. Well, he's back on the pitch. He looks all right. Hopefully just a flesh wound there. Jordan Ibe. Ball inside to Josh King. 72 minutes gone here. A goal now for Bournemouth would make things interesting at least. Angelino, great challenge, and it does come off Ibe. We can look to build again. Loftus-Cheek. Ball through the centre to Robertha. Lovely ball into Becker. Chips it in, looking for the run. Simeone will take it, and he's hit that really well. Wow. Wow. That's the quality that we wanted to see from him. It wasn't a great ball. The ball in was meant to be for Simeone. It went to Robertha. But then it fell to him, and he did not hesitate to give that one a bloody good hit. And he must be thinking, this Premier League is pretty easy. In off the post as well. Lovely, lovely finish there. This should be a good angle for it. Came over to him. It sort of fell to him fortuitously, but that is so well hit. Keeper, not a chance. Holmes scrambling. Couldn't get anywhere near it. It's nice play. And now Marlon Pack brings it forward. Outside of the boot ball, looking for the run of Roberta. Nathan Aki with an incredible challenge there. Last ditch challenge. From a defender that we wanted to sign. Oh, Marlon Pack. Great legs there for an old man. Getting back. He's won it back again. This guy having an Indian summer of his career. Lovely ball through there. Into Dowell. Looks to slip in Nigel Roberta. Could this be 4 here? What a finish from Nigel Roberta. Down to the keeper's right-hand side. Lovely, lovely goal to make it 4. And it's the Simeone-Roberta partnership definitely bearing fruit already. Nice ball through from Simeone. He's involved in the build-up. Kieran Dowell fends off his man. Nice ball inside. And with 2 Bournemouth players sliding in, Roberta, the really calm challenge. Abraham and Friday watch on from the bench. They'll be wondering what exactly happened, as what was the first choice centre-forward duo now doesn't even get a chance. What do you guys think of that? Let me know in the comments whether that's a good decision from Ian Holloway. It seems to be so far, doesn't it? And that is full time here after a really good performance, a scintillating performance from Bristol City, and an incredible debut for Simeone, who probably grabs man of the match. No, he doesn't. Kieran Dowell grabs it. Simeone does grab a 7 as well. And what a debut that will be. Bristol City fans will be very, very pleased with their new signing. So there we have it. What a win. And that sees us 2 points clear now at the top as Liverpool drop points and Man United back into second. Kieran Dowell, level 1 creator. Nice. Rosnak and Matthews negotiations have gone well. Hopefully Matthews could pay for summer. So Rosnak down to 9. I mean, that is a lot of money. It'd be odd. Oh, he's gone up to 78. What? He was 76. Hang on. Ooh, what? Someone please rewind this episode and tell me that Rosnak was 76 overall rated when we first started negotiating with him. If that is the case, and I'm not just going fucking mental, then can we sign him? I think we can. I'm sure he was 76. Anyway, Randall, I mean, we're going to have to sell a lot of players to afford the players that we want. I'd like to sign Randall, Rosnak and Adarabioyo. That'd be great. We could let Matthews go for 5.7, De Jong for 7.7, and then maybe Friday as well. It looks like we will definitely have some bids in for him. So let me know what you think about that. And wow, how much are we loving Simeone? Probably loads. I'll see you in a bit.